Hi and welcome to this video on Evil West. This video is going to be my Valentine's Day episode, basically, because this game, surprisingly, okay, my personal favorite type of person is the weird kind of, the not normal type of person. And I'm not saying this is good for my personal day, anyone's personal day, this would be perfectly fine for. Because even if they are not good at video games, the entire game is based around being able to yeehaw with your primary fire weapon, even your secondary primary fire weapon. But when you aim down sights, you automatically go to the nearest enemy in a big radius. So even if your date for playing this game has not played a game ever or hasn't touched a game in a very long time, that mechanic alone will let you be the run in and beat some ass while they're in the back actually helping you off pick things from afar. I tried to reload. I forgot that wasn't the reload button. I haven't played this game in a good bit, but I know for a fact I can fuck some shit up. And the reason why I was talking about my personal day and why I would think this would be, like, why I think that this would be an amazing day for that type of thing, because it's a vampire hunting game. If you did not know that. It's...
What did you walk into?
The story is not at all Valentine's Day. At least modern Valentine's Day. I think old Valentine's Day is very bloody and very gruesome. I think old Valentine's Day is like that, but modern Valentine's Day is all about lovey-dovey bullshit. When I say bullshit in a good way, it's still bullshit. I can actually show off what I mean. I just moved my cursor. I don't reload. Shit. I shot and it didn't shoot. Fuck. Like I said, I haven't played this in a good bit. First shot. Okay. How the aiming down sights works, so you understand how this works, even if I fuck this up again. The aim down sights automatically locks onto the closest enemy. It will prioritize the enemy that has the pulse around his weapon. When you shoot that, it knocks that weapon away and does a fuck ton of damage to them. Basically, every enemy, I think every enemy in the game actually, except for like little bitches and specific like spawnable bitches that spawn in, but most bitches in the game, you can actually dink and fuck them up. If you build into your gun, you can actually dink and refund that ammo, so you can constantly lay on that trigger. But your ADS button instantly goes to that person, so in the center, so you can just pull the trigger once. That's what I fucked up, even though it's so easy. I'm gonna try that again. Should literally be just L2 R2, L2 R2, L2 R2, L2 R2, L2 R2. Haha! L2 R2. Haha! Fuck you! See? That's simple. I thought I was gonna get shot because I dodged first. Okay. This game is really hard, and I am playing on a high difficulty. You, as the viewer, playing with your date, whoever it might be, you do not have to play on a high difficulty. I just like playing on a high difficulty. I am just going to try and go through this mission, because I've already done this before. This mission is a very good example. I thought that was the pathway. This mission is a very good example of why this game will be fun having a second player. Because, like I said, one person can go all fisticuffs, one person can go all ranged, and that alone, just those two things. Sure, you can go in fisticuffs as well, but being able to split up the payload or split up the weight, so to speak, in that way will let you just accomplish it so much easier. I don't know if there's a thing like other games where the fuck am I trying to go? I think in other games where more players make it harder. Some games have that, some games don't, but it will make sense for this game too. Actually, okay. This is not an offense to it. This game is beautiful. It is very polished. I can see that. There's a lot of beauty that put into this game. But this game still feels, okay. It feels like an indie game. Some things are very jank, not jank, just not AAA development studio. And that's not a bad thing. My games aren't going to be polished to absolute perfection with the best animations, hands down, and stuff like that. It's, if anything, a compliment. Just this game might not actually have the higher damage thresholds, harder things to kill, and all of that. Like, I was right. Like, other games. The example off the top of my head is Destiny 2. Some encounters have multiplicity, which is a modifier that you can see. That the modifier alone will make it where basically it says on 10, multiple people makes it harder. It really fucks with damage numbers, that's about it. And keep in mind, I am basically fully upgraded. Something kind of cool. If you want to be an absolute ballsy maniac, when an enemy... I try to do it. When an enemy flashes red, you can actually kick them in the dick to stun them. And if you haven't watched my previous video on this, which is titled Why You Should Play This Game, I believe, all of this that you are seeing is very fucking simple. I am literally just using X to dodge, holding back and holding L1, and then spamming R1 to do the melee, or holding back, holding L1 to do that, and then R1 to do that. I should have done the kick. That would have been a good example. This game is very simple to play, and it's fucking beautiful.
People turn into beasts. Something terribly wrong is happening here.
And like I said, this game has a lot of polish, and I can see it in the gunplay, the combat, the everything. It was combat and gameplay above anything else, and I can tell it in how this game plays. And if it isn't, damn, that's what you're showing. And this game is just fucking fun. Like, for an example, I know I've accidentally pressed this button and haven't even used it in combat. That's an electric sawed-off shotgun. That, actually, in the upgrades, shoots... I'm gonna let... I think that's not... Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. That shoots that. That constantly do damage, do their own thing. I believe that actually does less damage overall than just using boomstick. I think. Because it killed one at the very least there, but that just obliterated one. I got one, I guess. It feels like it does less damage to bosses. And this mission is a couple missions into the game. I'm not playing the first mission. Like, of course, that would not be in the first mission. Those werewolves, that it would just be kind of bullshit. But it allows you to just play the game and understand the story. Like, I didn't even have any of the story bits that are in this mission at all. Because when you play...
Get in place, assholes! Wait for my signal. Ready.
When you replay missions, you get the entire mission, including the story, which is pretty cool. Sorry, I had to burp, even though you didn't hear it. Or, excuse me. Even though I didn't show it, because I want you, the viewer, to play this game and experience the story, because even though it's just for shits and giggles, it's so fun. If you have not played a game called Bulletstorm, Bulletstorm is a PS3 game. It is on PS4, so you can't play it on PS5. That game is fucking crazy. If you have played it, I forget exactly his title, but there is a character that is basically the general from Bulletstorm, but in this game. But you're supposed to not kill him, but not like him. You're supposed to want to kill him, I think, because damn it, he is just that general, and if you know, you know. To give you an easier time looking it up, because if you don't know, because I don't want to spoil it, you should watch the game, because basically the entire game tells you more and more and more of why you want to hate this guy. But it's the Bulletstorm, the antagonist, to help you look it up if you want a better way to look it up, or Bulletstorm, the general you want to kill the entire time. Both work. Something on those lines. How's it going, you big motherfucker? I am a stoner, but I don't want to get stoned that way. That's not my type of stone. Thank you very much. Fuck you. Oh, I did not know there was two. Well, good to know that now. Fuck you. Ha. Come on. Fuck you. Oh. I don't want to get stoned. Oh, that's what it does. It stuns them. Ooh.
Get the hell out of here!
I think it stuns them, because Big Bitch just stood there while the orb was following him. Maybe?
Gotta
I don't think it
squeeze
stuns
through.
bosses. But that could just be for balance purposes.
This canyon is connected to some kind of vault. What are they hiding here?
And something else that actually makes this video a little bit cooler, the progression items, like the loot chests, just boxes in general, I do not have visible because I already collected all of them, especially in this mission, specifically in this mission. Or not specifically, I've completed other missions, but this mission I've gotten all the collectibles. So you won't even see where they are, which will allow you to explore and gather them at your time and have a lot more fun and exploration with your significant other, whoever that might be.
What the hell was that?
That's going to be a fun fight. Hello, motherfucker. Hello. Actually, I think that is just a collectible, so I'm just going to keep going this way.
He's coming! On my mark! Get ready! I see it!
Bah! Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And if you did not notice that, it literally shot through somebody, so it makes it even better. Motherfucker. Okay. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here, you flying bitch. Come here, you flying motherfucker. Yeet. That's a one-shot trick that you should really take advantage of. Super time. I love it when games have Fist of Havoc. And that was a reference to Destiny 2 because that is based, not as an insult, but very similar to Fist of Havoc. Oh. My personal opinion, comparisons make everything go a little bit smoother, so everyone understands just a little bit more what you were talking about. Hell yeah. And
Christ, that was tough. Starting to lose hope I'll find Bloom in one piece.
something amazing about this game overall is the build system. Each one of these are different upgrades, and I'm going to speed through them. If you want to pause them, you can, but that's not the purpose of the video. I'm going to speed through these, but each one of these do something completely different, and you have to unlock some. Like these, you have to unlock in missions. And these, you have to unlock in missions. I think I have found all of those unlocks. And there's weapon upgrades, which that you have to unlock. And I haven't even used that yet. I should use that. And yes, I am giving you a lot of spoilers, but to be honest, that makes this game so much better in my opinion, because when I started this game, I thought that this game was going to be pretty bad, because the base combat when you first start is very... When you first start, you don't even have the pulley system. You don't have even a block. You don't have a lot of shit that makes this game so beautiful. You start off with this. And not even electric pistol, just pistol that barely does any damage, and a rifle. I don't even think you start off with the rifle. Like, combat to begin with is boring and lackluster, but it gets so beautiful and fun when it gets later in the game. I don't even think I'm late game, to be completely honest. I could have so many extra guns just because of the up on D-pad changing that. That alone allows this game to have so many extra weapons. But of course, there's like one more unlock here, but that doesn't really mean anything. There could be more pages that aren't shown.
Jesse 2, Bridges 0. Shit, whatever is behind that door must be huge. be that thing you need that for.
Hello, motherfucker. How's it going, big bad bitch? How's it going, you big bad bitch? Got a gun too, mother. Oh! I'm gonna shoot you from afar, cause I don't wanna. No! Shit, I could have done a lot of bonus damage there. Yep. It doesn't, son. Bosses. Okay, good to know. Oh! Super time. Gonna beat your ass. No. 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 Fuck you. You're not healing today. Something awesome that you can abuse, like I just showed you. Animations make you immune. If they didn't, you would get fucked over so heavily. So it's a really good thing they do. Now I can stun them and go to bitch smacktown. Fuck yeah! Hell yeah! And I barely took any damage. That was all overhealth. Fuck yeah. And overhealth specifically from the little collectible I got over in that area. Which, that is a very good tell that you're about to get in a boss fight. When you see something like that, be prepared for some shit.
Jesus Christ, what are you?
Okay. This I don't get, and I know that this game is meant to just be for shits and giggles and over the top and all that, because everything you just saw, but it literally just made this hole and this hole, and yet there's already fucking bodies in it. Like, does it just dig through, like, the underworld or some shit? The river Styx just appears? Oh, there's another chest. Big chests like that actually give massive things like those upgrades down here, that upgrade there. It can give crazy shit like that. This is me while I'm editing this, which is why you see the video in slow motion, why you hear music right now. I actually finagled that music the best I can. I hope it sounds decent to fit the world. I butchered that entire thing because the blues are actually unlocked through quests and they're forced upon you, specific booths. The things you unlock with the chests are specifically the chest upgrades, like in the perk system and the weapons. They also unlock cosmetics that I talk about later in the video. Because I'm doing this on PS5, that music took me a good bit to make, so I'm just talking this a little bit, so it's not as jarring when the music and everything turns off.
Yeah, looks like I'm getting closer to its nest.
Do I have supers? No. Well, shit.
Ugh, what a stench.
Hello, you big mole bastard. I'm about to eat your haw.
Got your ugly ass.
Come here, motherfucker. And that is what I'm talking about. Kick him in the dick. Or did talk about kick him in the dick. Fuck you. To know something's a boss in this game, it has that weird, like, armor-ish thing around its health bar. Nope. Fuck you. What are you doing? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, come here. Give me battery charges. When these guys spawn, I abuse the fact that my build is so powerful. Because look at how many charges I got. Which gives me a super. Come here. And because he's a smaller boss, I could just bitch smack him. Now, the immunity frames is actually very good in this game. It's only during the animations and only. So, do make sure you dodge shit. Or just block it.
It's nothing like anything I've killed before.
And something amazing. Even the block, that entire animation is the block. It says parry in the game. It says there's a parry system, but it's more of a block system, and you can't block longer. I'm literally holding the button. It just still lets go. That entire animation is a block, even the beginning of it. And that is the end of the mission. I'm going to pause so you don't get any spoilers. Besides the spoilers I already gave. Or actually, I can just skip, right? Oh, no, that's literally... It's jumped where I was. Okay, that's why that looked familiar. How long was that video? 20 minutes? That's very... Excuse me. That doesn't make sure me burp. This video is a lot shorter than I typically like, but that is everything I want to show. Actually, for a little bit more of something, there is actually guest player color highlight. You can actually change the different color to all sorts of different things, which is pretty cool. And I think that also works. Oh, that last little bit is kind of sucky. Okay, I thought that was just going to be an outline no matter what. If it's just on the base skin, that's not really cool. Alright. And even though I use the base skin, there is other options, and I have only gotten that one option, which also kind of tells me that there's a lot more to this game. Because there's only ever really one chest per, and I've gotten, I believe, all the massive chests, all the, like, the little big chests, which give shit like this as well. So I'm expecting, like, I'm like only halfway through this campaign. So only being halfway and having only these amount of shits and only this amount of shit makes me kind of think that there's going to be more to this. There might not be, but everything else I've seen, there has been a lot of higher and higher and higher stakes, a lot of more and more shit. Like, the bosses are more common, which is fucking insane. Like, a boss like that mole, that was meant to be its own boss fight, which the reason why I could just bitch smack it like I did is because I am so high leveled compared to what that boss fight was meant to be at. It's just fucking insane. That type of shit was a hard fight at the time, was a brutal fight at the time. Just about, I'm good at the game, so for me it wasn't a brutal fight, but I know for a lot of people that would have been a hard fight. I basically didn't get touched. So yeah. And I know hard fight in this game isn't that hard, even base, because of everything I showed. Like, you can kick, you can dodge, you can block, you can do all sorts of things. But okay, actually, I think all boss attacks you cannot block because it has that red on their claws. When it has a red on their claws, you cannot actually block it. You can only dodge it. Like that attack there you saw. Now that attack, that attack. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.